Lynn and her friends have been branded as traitors, pretenders to the throne. Lundgren has sent word to Kaelin's neighbors, warning them of Lynn's approach. He calls for reinforcements to put an end to the imposters. If the other realms of Lycia choose to act, Lynn will never reach Kaelin alive. Lynn places her faith in Eliwood and waits. Chapter 9. A Grim Reunion. I received word from Kaelin's neighbors. Laos, Toscana, Cathalet, Tania, and Santa Ruz. They will not interfere in Kaelin's affairs. This they have promised. Eliwood, I don't know how to thank you. All I've done is convince them to remain neutral in this dispute. However, this means I cannot aid you in any way either. Will you be all right? I will win. I have to. It's the only way I can help my grandfather. I understand. Although I cannot help you directly as a friend, I pray for your success. Thank you. I won't waste the opportunity you've given me. All right, everyone, let's get going. This weather is turning foul. It looks like a fog is rolling in. This is no good. If the fog thickens, we'll be blind in battle. It will be difficult to fight what we cannot see. We can't let it delay us, though. Let us press on. We must get closer to the castle. What's the best route? Let me think. Our best path is to the south. However, that runs through General Igler's estate. It looks like we still have one final obstacle to pass. Alright, Chapter 9. Let's pick our units and get going. I think we definitely want to bring Matthew with us for reasons that will become clear soon. I think we will keep Kenton sane. I would like to bring Wrath, so let's actually send Will away. Sarah will be good for 5 more heals. Sane is around. Urk. We can actually trade some items, so I'll do that and we'll get going. And let's go. Fish, put me in the lead, please. Surely you know that we, thieves, if you must, can see through fog. Follow me, everyone. So you've come! Ah! You're Lord Wallace. Kent, who is this? He used to be the commander of the Knights of Kaelin. Aren't you supposed to be retired? I heard you were sowing fields now. I am, and I was. Then I received orders from Lord Lundgren. I was told to capture an impostor and a pair of rogue knights. Lord Wallace, surely you don't believe us to be oathbreakers, do you? Bring me the girl that claims to be Lady Madeline's child. What are your intentions? If I don't like what I see, I will take her. We will prevent you. You? Prevent me? You must be. Enough. I'm right here. I am Lindis. Ah. I'll understand if you don't believe me. But I've had enough of you and your foolish posturing. Such beautiful eyes. Pardon? I've been a knight for 30 years, and there is one thing I learned. A person with eyes as bright and true as yours is no deceiver. Ha 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 ha! Ah yes, I like you, girl. Why, I believe I'll even join your little band of mercenaries. Are you serious? This old bull's pledged his loyalty to Kaelin. I will never allow a usurper on the throne. Let's march! Lord Wallace, he hasn't changed at all. I like him. He's honest. That he is. He deserves our respect. And with that, a new character has been introduced along with a new class. We have Wallace, the Knight. He has good strength, good defense, and high con. Knight units tend to be quite strong and defensive, but quite slow, not very skillful, and very bad against magicians or magic class units. Wallace is no different, and quite probably the worst of the knights that we recruit throughout our playthrough. Wallace's growth rates are pretty on the low end. His health is decent, but everything else is pretty low. Even his defense, which you would expect to be good, but it just really isn't. He does come at level 12, however, so he's well above all our other characters with an A ranking in Lances. If you are playing the normal difficulty mode at this stage, you would be forced to use the Knight's Crest, which from level 10 to level 20, which is the level cap, you can promote a unit into its next class. For Knights, that's a General, and for Cavaliers, that's a Paladin. Speaking of Paladins, the boss of this map is Eagler, the Paladin. Paladins are the only class to have access to the 3 weapons of the weapon triangle: swords, lances, and axes. As we can see here, Eagler doesn't have a sword, but he does have 1-2 range with the javelin and the axe. Paladins are considered the all-around class of every class in the game. They've got decent strength, skill, speed, defense, and fairly high resistance for a physical unit. As well as being a promoted unit, they have very high movement, and 8 movement is crazy high. We have one more character class to talk about, and that is the Myrmidon. The mercenary we've spoken about before has decent strength and defense. The Myrmidon has good skill and speed, the kind of opposite counterpart for the mercenary. They focus more on critical hits than getting damage through their strength, and as they go higher, they get better speed as well. As we can see with this mercenary, its skill and speed is pretty much on par with the Myrmidon, however it is 1 level higher. You'd find throughout the game that mercenaries tend to just be better than Myrmidons, but if you really like the class or playstyle or the archetype, Myrmidons are pretty cool, and I do like them. You noticed Matthew said something earlier, saying that thieves can see in fog. That will become apparent shortly, but let's visit this town. Hey you! Do you have any torches? What, you don't? There's a thick fog rolling in, and you have no torches? Wandering around with a torches. Well, it's ridiculous. Here, take one of mine. Use it when it's foggy and you can see a bit better. No need to thank me. I know all about you and your comrades. We all, well, not one of us believes that Lord Lundgren is saying about you. We all want to help the Marquis and his rightful heir. Good luck! We have a torch that will become useful in a couple of turns. But let's get Nils to play for your boy Matthew, and we'll move him a bit forward. As the goal of this mission is to seize the gate, we don't have to kill all enemies. But if we want to level up our units, that might be a good idea. Let's have Kent forwards. I might move Wrath up this way, along with Wallace, who we don't really want to do any fighting, as he has quite a high level and will not get much experience for it. We want to hope our other characters get decent experience. Move him here. Let's get Sane in on the action. Lucius can come up. And let's start heading Florina over this way so she can visit that house and see what they have to say. Ooh, lots of reinforcements at the start of the turn means that they can actually take a turn, rather than reinforcements at the end of the turn, which means they have to wait till next turn. It's a bit worse, it's a bit annoying, but You just take what you can get. Okay, we have a bandit or a brigand up there. We've got a war fighter down there. All sorts of scary stuff is happening. So perhaps we can bring Florina up here to absolutely destroy this soldier. Hopefully she doesn't get hit. Well, you can't win them all. There we go. Keep feeding Florina some levels would be nice. And I wonder what our accuracy is. It's not great. It's not great, as they do get 40 avoid for being on the peaks. So let's move... Oh, I think he can even get attacked by the Myrmidon here. So let's move him here and hope the guy moves up. I might actually move Wallace down here so he doesn't get attacked by the brigand. Let's get Sane over here. Oh, it's so tricky. What do they have? A lance. Okay, where's he moving? Let's move Kent over here. Take out this mercenary. I want to make sure we get the weapon triangle advantage wherever possible. Let's move Sane over to here. Oh, actually over here. And we'll equip the sword. That'll probably make the cavalier come and attack him. And then the brigand attack Kent, but it's alright, I guess. Let's equip our low durability sword. We'll move Matthew to here. And we'll get these two over here. Let's get Nils to play for Wallace, I suppose. And hopefully the two at the top are fine by themselves. Nils getting to level 7 means we have fulfilled a requirement for a secret mission a bit later on in the game. Lots of reinforcements. Dodge? Ooh, that was even more damage. We may need to get Florina to move down and get healed by Sarah. Okay. That is strange. Maybe he was doing more damage to Sane. Ah, he doesn't double. Nice level for Sane. 11 strength, 6 skill. Hey, look at that. That worked out perfectly. 5 damage there. But hopefully Kent doubles. He does indeed. We love to see it. I know Kent is a high level and he's not getting much experience from these kills. But we hopefully use the Night Crest on him instead of Wallace. Fish, the fog's rolling in. We can't hit an enemy we can't see. Keep your eyes open, everyone. And this is now time. Now, unfortunately... how much damage does he do? 7 and 7. It's not quite enough. What I shall do is move up here and use our torch. Now, the reason we use the torch on Matthew is because thieves have the highest visibility in fog, and a torch adds +4 visibility to whatever your visibility is. So, adding 4 to the highest visibility seems to just be the right shout. I will actually get Nils to play for Farina rather than Sarah. And then I'll move Florina down to be healed, hopefully to full health. Excellent. Okay. Now let's get Wrath to attack this brigand for exactly lethal damage. You love to see it. Let's get Sane to kill this brigand. I'm a little afraid of the brigands, but if we move into the woods, we should be in a better spot. Good dodge. Oh, well, he hit once. That's better than nonce. Okay. Fantastic. Let's feed Urk some experience. He's hungry for it. Right, keeping Wallace at the back. What's the chances of Lucius hitting here? Not good enough. The Cavalier can't move up. The Brigand can. Let's get Lynn here in the open. She's got a decent amount of health. She's got weapon triangle advantage. It seems like the winner's choice. And I suppose we do move Wallace up north to help Wrath if need be. Ooh, the Myrmidon's in on the action for 0 damage. You love to see it. And they're not in the woods. Now, Myrmidons are quite fast, as we discussed, so Kent was unable to double that Myrmidon. Going after Sane again. Fantastic dodges, Sane. Ooh. With the weapon triangle advantage there. Oh my gosh. That miss actually is probably good for us. Oh, but Kent is taking some hits. Oh my gosh. They hit with a 41 and we don't hit with a 63? You don't love to see it. Wish Kent was able to reach that fortress. Do we have? We don't. Concerning. What's the sort of damage? 71 chance to hit, 25 chance to hit. What am I looking like? I'm kind of afraid of the Cavaliers. They could do some damage. Can Matthew get a kill here? Maybe. Now, just like with other consumable items, like the pure water, the torch's range decreases, or effectiveness decreases over time, each turn, reducing its effectiveness slightly. Wow, what a terrible level up for Matthew. Not nothing, but not amazing. Oh, it's just a bit too risky. Just a bit too risky, I think. Now, can we move Kent to a place where he can be healed? We can. We have very few stave users left. Let's get Florina back up for some action. And let's kill with Wrath. The sound effect of the string being pulled back almost makes you forget that there is no bowstring in that animation. Let's play for Florina. Is there a soldier here? There is not. Okay. Now what is their hit? 84. Their avoid is 37. We do have a Lance Reaver, which could be useful, but with all these axe wielders in the fray, it's a little much. Where are we going? If we can get this hit, we'll be in for a good spot. Nice. Alright, let's move forward and equip the Lance Reaver. And then Lucius... I'm scared for Lucius's survivability. I think underneath Kent is as far as he can get without being targeted. And let's just keep moving Wallace. Ah, there we go. Soldiers come forward. Alright, I knew he could take a hit from them. Probably won't double, which is good because that conserves javelin uses. Not bad. Had we rested on that fort, this soldier wouldn't have spawned, and we wouldn't have got the experience for it. But had we been not on the fort, he wouldn't have had the defense to survive that double. Oh, come on. Ow. We were not ready for that, even if it was only 4 damage. What if we Slim Lance here? Chance for a crit, but it also just uses up the Slim Lance, which we value much less than the regular Lance. Let's get the kill with Wrath. Only 2 damage from this archer is nothing to worry about. Loving Wrath. Hopefully we can get his bow skill up. How's it going? It's a little over halfway. That's good. This guy will come. In fact, let's play for Wrath. Move him up and go again. I don't think we have a chance of missing here. It's a shame he got hit by both those archers, though. And our vision is increased a little. Okay, Urk, you keep hanging back and taking out brigands. Love to see it. We may need to buy another fire book for him soon. So he is quickly using up his charges. Alright, no brigands spawning down here anymore, I don't think. We're pretty safe. How's the Lance Reaver go? Absolutely delightful, a 5% chance to hit. Give us a critical, Lyn. Show us what a crit looks like. 11% was not high enough. Oof. Alrighty. Let's get Kent in on this guy. Lovely jubbly. Let's get Sarah in to heal Sane. There's another level for Sarah. Excellent work, level 4. A magic point is not bad. That increases her healing capabilities. And surely this will hit the Myrmidon. Excellent, straight through the dome. For a kill. I'm gonna move Lucius up into the forest. Hoping for the best here. And let's move Matthew forward for a bit more vision. We can see the soldiers. It's all looking good. Now, if there were a cavalier going to be spawning there, the other cav blocked it off. Funnily enough. Let's try and get this kill with Kent. We are unable. So let's move him down instead. And let's see what's in this house. The forces of Kalen are led by General Eagler. He's an honest man who has always treated us well, a good general. He must be aware of Lundgren's evil plans to seize control of Kalen. I can only believe Lundgren's holding someone dear to him as a hostage. It's so sad, but there's nothing anyone can do. Why must so many innocents get hurt in the foolish games of nobles? Ooh, is that a bit of deepest lore there? Only time will tell. Exactly my plan. ho, 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 ho. Ooh, that is unfortunate. Let's use the Lance Reaver. So something I haven't spoken about is any items that don't get used by the end of Lynn's story do not carry over to the Hector mode that we will be doing afterwards. So if you don't use it, you lose it, or at least it becomes wasted. So I'm really going to try and focus on leveling up Kent to level 10 before the end of Lynn's mode, so that we can get him promoted to a paladin in preparation for Hector mode. Let's move Lucius forwards. Florina can move up now. There's no more spawns. Let's move Wallace down. How many uses of the staff do we have left? Probably not enough to warrant healing 1 point. And here's Matthew with a dodge! Oh. But he should at least double it. Alright, let's get Kent in for the finishing blow. And here we go. Level 8. Skill, speed, and defense. I'm not gonna complain about that. We've gotten some decent strength level ups. Okay, I will still try to take out Iglo with Lynn, however, as is tradition. We don't want to go against tradition. What we can actually do for our injured boys is whack them on a fort, and they'll be okay. Gotta get Kent, or rather, gotta get Sane out of the forest. Play for Florina. Around the forest, and Lucius can move into these woods. Get some healing for Matthew. Let's get Kent. Ooh. Let's not prompt an attack from the paladin before we have to. But let's see how much damage Lucius can do. 8/8/16 with a decent chance to dodge. What's the damage difference between a hand axe and a javelin? Mount of 6, mount of 7. Doubles as a ranged attack. So he won't die. Lucius won't die from one attack. So let us get everyone up here. Oh no, I've moved Wrath into range of that soldier. That was a mistake. Of course, we only had to get him to level 7, but the more levels we can get for Nils, the better. I probably could have actually played for Urk. But what are you going to do? I don't think we need to move everyone else. Imposters to the throne, you shall not pass. No quarter for traitors. Ooh, good dodge, Lucius. Oh, good dodge, Igla. That was not the damage I was expecting. Ow. This does now mean that Kent is in range of getting attacked by Igla. 10 damage though, not so bad. Let's go here. Take out this soldier. Good hit. if we use Lucius. Oh, with that music, we know this is the last enemy left. Oof, what about the Manikati? Ooh, the Manikati will do it. The Manikati will definitely do it. But let's attack with Lucius first anyway. Yeah, I'll risk it. Oof! Oh! Double 74 miss with the 48 hit! You do not like to see it. How's Wrath looking? Wrath is not looking. Alright, this is worrying now. We missed 274s, are we gonna miss 288s? Maybe we'll just get a crit. Here we go. Risky plays. Bring forth the impostor who calls herself Lindis. She shall not pass beyond this place. I am Lindis. I'm no pretender. I'd ask you to believe me, but your heart and mind seem set. Enough talk. Draw your sword. Yes! What a glorious end! Go. Go quickly. The Marquis, he knows nothing of this. His life is... there's no illness. Only poison. Please, for the Marquis, for all of Galen. What a fantastic fight that was. Lynn has made it to 10, getting a speed and an HP. And it seems like we have made it to the end of another chapter. Matthew's got to heal up to full, of course. But with this, chapter 9 is complete. What kind of man was General Eagler? When Sane and I first became knights, he was our captain, our teacher. I think he must have known we were telling the truth. Why did he force the fight? Something must have. Lord Lundgren was exerting some hold on him. Eagler was trying to protect someone, a friend perhaps, or family. May Lundgren never know the peaceful embrace of Mother Earth. I care not what others do. I will stop that man. Fish, the final battle is approaching. Castle Kalen. How are you feeling today, my dear brother? Lundgren, you fiend. Your granddaughter is dead by now, and soon you will join her. Lindis, why did this happen? I only wanted to see her once. Have you lost all hope? Has your life lost all meaning? Then hurry up and die, you miserable old dotard. You and your precious granddaughter are in my way. I curse your name. I despise you, my worthless wretch of a brother. And now, the final chapter of Lin Mode. And scene, alright, the YouTube video's over, gang. The YouTube video's over.